The man kicked over the basket, and when he saw what spilled out, he froze. It was a full $1,000,000 in cash. The two officers quickly forgot about the earlier mishap. With their modest salary of just $3,000 a month, a reckless idea crossed their minds. They decided to trash the room, making it look like there had been a break-in. Then they sat down for a cup of coffee, pretending they had arrived after the call and processed the scene. Only after setting up the cover story did they grab the cash and get ready to leave. But as they stepped out, Will noticed something odd. When he first arrived, there had been a bicycle parked at the door, but now it was gone. Terry brushed it off, thinking Will was mistaken, and they moved on. By 3:30, they were across town, writing up a speeding ticket for someone, just to create an alibi. After that, they simply waited for headquarters to call them in. It was then that Will recalled how all of this had started. A local resident had filed a complaint, but when the call came through, Will misunderstood it as a burglary in progress. Thinking time was critical, he rushed over on his own. The homeowner's wife happened to be cooking with a knife when he barged in. Startled, Will fired a shot without thinking. Terrified and furious, the woman attacked him. In the struggle, they both fell against the table, and she was killed by accident. Her husband, Chetlo, was the one who called the police. Strangely, though, he claimed nothing was missing. He acted as if he had no idea about the $1,000,000 hidden there, and instead pointed suspicion toward his wife's massage therapist, who came by every noon. The problem was, that time coincided exactly with when Will and Terry had staged the scene. Since they hadn't seen the therapist, they hinted to their superior that Chetlo himself was the likely suspect. What they didn't know was that when Chetlo came home and found his wife dead, he wasn't shocked or devastated. On the contrary, he seemed calm, almost as if the entire tragedy had been part of his plan all along.